Hello, sweet yogis. My name is Debbie Lash and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, please, please subscribe if you haven't already, and remember to click the bell and it will alert you every time a new class drops. Today we've got a 40-minute practice and we are having a focus on shoulder stand today. It's a lovely, sometimes people call this pose the fountain of youth because the feet are above the heart and you get all this delicious blood flow all the way down, your face is relaxed, the skin is soft. And it's just a wonderful way to be upside down without standing on your forearms or your hands. And it's a great way to release stress and anxiety, and it's great for your lymphatic system and your digestion and just really shaking things up. So, should we get started? We're going to start lying all the way down on our back. I've got a block here. If you don't have a block, you could use a pillow or a cushion, whatever you've got at home. But do get some blocks if you haven't got some and you're practicing online. They are such a great investment. So we're going to start by lying all the way down. Level 1, level 2, level 3. You're going to bring the block here underneath. And if you don't have a block, you're just going to be here just like this. And you could lift up into a bridge pose here if you didn't want to keep the hips down. I'm actually going to lift up into level 3 because this feels really good, and rolling the shoulders under. So this is already a prep pose for our shoulder stand, lifting the heart, opening the collarbones. And let's just start to breathe here. Snuggle into this pose and stretching the breath, inhaling through this crown all the way down the spine, and then exhaling the breath out through the legs and out through the feet. Inhaling down the spine. Exhaling the breath out through the legs, out through the feet. And just take a moment to land and know that you're exactly where you're meant to be for the next 40 minutes. And take a moment to honor yourself for showing up. Thank your beautiful body for doing the work and for keeping you healthy. We really only are as good as our health. So just well done for being here. One more cycle of breath, inhale. And we're oxygenating the whole front of the body and then exhaling here. Inhale, lift the hips. And just take the block down to level 1 or lower yourself down. So again, if you don't have a block, you could have a bolster or a pillow. We're going to take the legs straight up in the air, Vipariti Karani. And again, roll the shoulders under and legs up. So this could be snuggling on a pillow as well. Inhaling through the nose. Lips closed, exhaling through the nose. And take a moment and have a look at your legs, because when you're up in shoulder stand, there's a lot of integrity here. So maybe you want to point the toes or flex the feet. Your knees are touching, your inner thighs are hugging in, your buttocks are firm, your hips are firm. And maybe even just rotate your ankles here. Feels really good. Get all the clicks and the crunches out. Maybe point and flex. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. And just close your eyes down and feel the pose from the inside out. This is a wonderful pose to calm the parasympathetic nervous system. So it brings your body into rest and digest. And it's talking to your vagus nerve, and your vagus nerve connects your brain to your gut. And it's just giving you information that it's safe here. bringing the body into rest and digest. So just breathing into every cell of your body. Take 2 more cycles of breath. And if your hamstrings are tight, you can bend your knees if you need to. Just take care of yourself through the practice. And inhaling here. Open the mouth, sigh it out, exhale. Bend the knees. Press down, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up, stay up. And now we're going to roll the shoulders under. Some of you this might be the second time you're coming into your bridge pose. Setu Bandha Saravangasana. That's it. Roll the shoulders under. And energetically, it feels like you're trying to drag your hands to touch the heels of your feet. And inhaling down the spine. Exhaling out through the legs, out through the feet. Inhale, just lift your heels off the floor. Notice how that activates the gluteus maximus, a very underutilized muscle in the body, so firming it in. And exhale, lower down. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug and a squeeze in. And we're just going to rock and roll. Inhale, roll. Exhale, lift up. Rock and roll. Forwards and backwards. Backwards and forwards. Two more. And last one here, lift up, stay up. Pausing here. Hug the thighs into the chest, arms parallel. Ardha Navasana. Inhale, lower, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Two more. Inhale, extend. Exhale here. Stay here. 5 cycles of breath. Just bringing a nice amount of heat and strength into the body. And hands behind the head. Bring the left elbow to the right knee. Exhale. Inhale, switch. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. And hold the left elbow to the right knee. Lift your right shoulder off the floor for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Change sides. And 5, and 4, and 3. You count the rest. And 1. Knees into the chest. Rock. Maybe you can touch your feet behind your head, and maybe your legs don't come to, your feet don't come to the floor. Stay here. Plow pose, a beautiful prep pose for a shoulder stand. And when you're ready, rock forward, come onto the hands and knees. I'm just going to spin this way. Spread the fingers. Let's take some cat-cow. Inhale, heart lengthens. Exhale, round and round. Inhale, heart lengthens. Exhale, round. Inhale, heart lengthens. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, heart lengthens. Exhale, round. Last one here. Exhale, round. Tuck your toes, lift up and back. First down dog for the day. This is not my first down dog for the day. I've been teaching all day and just wanted to get this filmed and ready for you guys for the weekend. Step the feet together. Inhale, high tippy toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high tippy toes. Some of you are going to walk to the top. I'm going to jump. half lift, inhale, forward fold and bow, exhaling here. So grab your elbows, drop your head, stay in this very grounding forward fold and bow. It's going to be a really nice grounding practice today. Just allow yourself to turn your energy inward. The weather's really changed here in Mallorca. So wherever you're practicing in the world, just notice your surroundings, your environmental effects that could be and will be affecting you. I know some of you are practicing in New Zealand, some of you, and that's going to be summer there, and then I've got friends and yogis all over the world. So wherever you are, say hi, leave me some feedback in the comments below. Drop the hands to the floor, unravel your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling the shoulders down. Let's move through 3 rounds of Surya A. Inhale, both arms up, breathe in. And exhale, forward fold. Heart lengthens forward. Step back to plank. Should we take low cobra for the first one? Yeah, let's do that. Inhale, heart lengthens. Lower down, exhale, tuck the toes. Keep the knees on the floor maybe for the first one. Support your lower back. And you can stay with that variation for the next 2. If that felt really good in your body and you feel like you need a bit more support and you're not feeling so strong today, that's a really lovely variation. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step, walk or float. Half lift, inhale, forward fold and down, exhale. Pressing down, inhale, both arms up. Little back bend here at the top. And exhale, forward fold and bow. Half lift, inhale. Step or jump back. I'm going to play with up dog for this next one. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. 3 lovely long cycles of breath, yogis. Imagine my hands are tucking into your hips and pulling your thighs back so your heels drift down. Bring the awareness to your ears, and maybe your ears are in line with the biceps here. That's really nice alignment through the back of the neck and the spine. Inhale, lift the heels. We'll take 1 more round. Exhale, bend the knees. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold and bow. Pressing down through the feet, inhale, rise. Take the back bend, exhale. And meet me in downward facing dog. Maybe play with a jump back for this one. Low, halfway, roll over toes, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your right leg straight back. Glide forward, knee to nose round. 2 more. Last one. Step the right foot through and place the back knee down. Got my socks on today. It's cold. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands behind the back. Inhale, heart lifts up. Maybe you can touch your hands to meet the inside of the left thigh here. Some of you love to drop the head, so just choose what feels good. Press and lift your shoulder blades up and back. Exhale here. 2 more cycles of breath. Inhale, both arms up. Hands either side of the front foot. Tuck the back toe under, pyramid pose, round. Lift your back heel all the way up. Round the back, shoulders over the wrists. Drop the head, look back between the thigh. One more cycle of breath. I'm going to turn my back towards you now. So you're going to put a bend into the front knee, turn to the back of the mat, Skandasana. So left hand down, right arm up, lift up and out of the hip. 2 more cycles of breath. Flex your right foot, the extended leg, flex the foot. And inhale here. Turn to the back of the mat. Exhale here, left leg is forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Glide forward, left knee to the left elbow. Knee to nose round, sorry. Inhale, 3-legged. Knee to nose round. Last one. And step the left foot through. Place the right knee down. Inhale, both thumbs up, breathe in. Exhale, hands behind the back. Clasp the hands together. Inhale, lift the chest. So you're rolling the shoulder, collarbones down. To inhale, lift the sternum. Exhale, sink a little deeper. That's it. And open your chest. Breathe into your big, beautiful heart. Take one more cycle of breath here. Exhaling here. Inhale, both arms up. Hands to the floor. Pyramid pose. Round, tuck the back toe. Lift up. Inhaling here. 4 more cycles of breath. Look at your back heel. Lift it all the way over the tippy toes. Lift your kneecaps up into the thigh. And then we're going to move through Skandasana. Rebend the left knee. Swivel to the back of the mat. Again, sorry, my back is towards you. Started facing the wrong way. It's Friday here. Got that Friday feeling. And then lift this arm. So you're lifting up and out of the hip. One more cycle of breath. And exhale, turn back to the top of the mat. Inhale, float the right leg straight back. Exhale, both feet on the floor. Inhale, glide forward into plank pose. Center the left hand. Stack and stagger the feet. Inhale, top arm up. Arm up and over. Float the top leg up, inhale, elbow to knee round. Inhale, extend, elbow to knee round. Now this is an option if you don't feel strong enough to bring the elbow to the knee. It's all good. That's it, one more. Elbow to knee round. And from here, step the right leg to the top of the mat. Pause here, keep the back heel down. And then we're gonna let the knee fall open and let the bottom hip drop down. Inhale, lift up so the hip is heavy. This feels delicious in my right glute, hip, and then the left hip is super heavy. You're pressing down to lift up. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling here. Both hands to the floor. Exhaling here. We're going to switch hop. Pausing here. Centering. I'm actually just going to turn around. So I am not going to have my back towards you. You stay where you are. You've got the left foot forward. Pause. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Center the right hand. Step back to Vashisthasana. Arm up and over. Good. Inhale, top arm up. Elbow to knee round. You could just be holding this with both legs together if you needed. You could step the top leg in front. You could drop the bottom knee down. 2 more. Super strong, yogis. Last one. Now step the left foot back up. Sticky transition. Let me know how you got on. Pause here. Drop your back heel down, roll and let the knee fall open, and then top arm up. I'm on the side of my back foot, and actually I'm on the side of the front foot. I'm rolling onto the pinky side of both feet. Press down, lift. Let your bottom hip be heavy. This intensifies the stretch. One more cycle of breath. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the back heel, parallel the front foot. Step the back foot up. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose. Big toes touching. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Exhale, things. Think of this like a skier's lunge. Shift your booty back. Draw the belly up into the spine. Right arm over left. Garudasana, remember you could take self-love. There's lots of options. Inhale, lift the elbows. Stand onto your right foot. Hover the left foot off. Up and over. Draw the left hip back. Inhale, lift. Hug the belly in. Exhale. Round and round. Some of you have got the elbows resting on the knees. Some of you have gone beyond. Two more cycles of breath. And inhale, float the arms away from the thighs. Exhale, step the feet together. Tree pose, standing on the left foot. Draw the right knee into the chest. Right knee wide. Inhale here. Whoopsie daisy. Exhaling here. How's your balance today? Hopefully a little better than what mine is. That's it. And often you feel the ankle and all the muscles around the ankle working overtime in these poses. Oopsie. From here, draw the knee through center. Warrior 3, hinge forward. Pause here. Toes turn down. And drop your left hand down. And we're going to open up into half moon pose. Press down maybe this top hand, you can lift it up so much that maybe the bottom hand lifts up. And exhale, step the feet together. Beautiful work. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Come into your skier's lunge. It's winter. I am so ready to go skiing. Exhale, sink deeper. However, you might be having summer vibes right now, so I feel you. Inhale, cross the right arm over left. Lift the elbows up. Exhale, sink deeper. Standing on your right foot, hover the left. Up and over. Have I just done the same side? I think I have. Left arm over right. There, that feels better. Standing on your left foot, yogis. Up and over. Yeah, that feels better. And hug the right hip back. I hope I've got that right. Just make sure you're doing the other side. Inhale, lift. Told you it's Friday. Hug the ribs in, exhale, round and round. Just shows you, right? The brain can get itself into a little muddle. Shift the weight into the heel. This is a delicious compression pose. So firm the forearms. It should feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades apart. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. And when you're ready, 2 more cycles of breath. And pressing down through the ground of it to lift and float the arms up and away. Tree pose. Standing on the right foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale here. Hands at prayer. Beautiful work, yogis. You're grounded like a tree. Just feel the energy. Imagine these roots coming out through your grounded foot. You're channeling the energy down through the crown, down the spine, and then exhaling out through the standing leg. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, draw the knee through center. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Good, turn the toes down. You might feel that actually bringing your hands to the floor feels a little better. And if you remember where we're going to take half moon, so the right hand will drop down, but lift your shoulder heads up, hug the belly in, toes turn down and press through the heel of both feet actually. Soften the wrinkles in the neck. Inhaling here. Exhale, drop the right hand down. And now we start to rotate and open the top hip. Half moon. Inhale, top arm up. Now I'm facing the camera. Exhaling here. How are we doing? Stay connected to the breath. You can press down, maybe. You can float that bottom hand off the floor if you're feeling super strong today. And exhale, both feet together. Inhale, heart lengthens. Exhale, forward fold and bow. And when you're ready, step into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. So a little strength in the forearms here. So we're going to lower into a dolphin pose. Some of us are going to come down one forearm. Let's do that. One arm at a time, one forearm at a time, and then lift up. Okay, I can do this. Lift up. And then I want you to play, and just as an observation, maybe lower down. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. I know it's a little uncomfortable. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower. Come down. Clasp the hands together. Dolphin pose. Now think about the forearms. Hug the ribs in. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. Ideally, your head is off the floor. Press the left heel down, float the right leg back. Inhale, lift the left heel. Exhale, lower. One more. And right foot down. Press the right heel down. Inhale, lift. Exhaling here. Inhale, lift the right heel. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Last one. Exhale, both feet on the floor. Take a child's pose. Pausing here. You could even reach your hands back. That feels really nice. Forehead down. I'm just turning my head to the side so you can hear me. And just breathe and stretch the breath into your lungs and your ribs so you can feel them expanding onto your thighs. So, options, stay in child's pose, option 1. Option 2, another dolphin pose. And option 3, a headstand. So there's a lot of, like in shoulder stand, we're using the forearms. So it's the same action, you're pressing down here. Thumbs are up, tuck the bottom finger under, scoop the back of the head into the hands,
And maybe you don't even want to lift the feet off the floor. Maybe you're just going to play with a supported headstand here. And lifting up. Staying here. Just lovely integrity in your legs. Squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze the outer hips. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Press down through the forearms. Lift up through your feet. Take 5 more cycles of breath. Maybe even want to play with Baddha Konasana here, soles of the feet together. Bring the knees together, and then when you're ready, lower all the way down. Inhale your counter pose, lift up. Inhale, lift. Bring the hands into the sacrum. Press your hips and your thighs forward. Inhaling here. Open the mouth, exhale. Maybe you're going to drop one hand down, maybe the other. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth side out. And walking your hands back to your sacrum. Exhale, lower down. Coming back into our bridge pose. Lying all the way down. Time is flying, sweet yogis. Heels drift back towards your sit bones. And now inhale, lower yourself all the way down. Now if you feel tired and you want to make this a more gentle practice, grab your block or your pillow and you can just be here. You're still getting the benefits when the hips are lifted. The rest of us, we're going to press down through the robot arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale here. Now some of us are going to stay here, but this is a shorter practice today, so my body feels ready for Urdhva. So if that's you too, flex the hands, bend the elbows. I feel like I want to lick my hands because sometimes my hands get a little slippery. Squeeze the elbows in and lift up. Pause here, press through the feet and lift all the way up. And this feels pretty amazing. Lifting the heels off the floor. Exhaling here, squeeze your thighs together. Imagine you've got a block between the thighs. And inhale, lift the head. Exhale, lower yourself down. Feet as wide as the mat. Drop the knees side to side. Oh, such a surge of energy. I love how Urdhva makes me feel. How does it make you feel? And let me know in the comments below. I love it when you guys leave me messages. It's really helpful and keeps me engaged and motivated. Okay, enough chatting. Plow pose. So don't do what I'm doing. Don't turn your head to the side. Look straight up. All right, set up for your bridge pose. It's the same. Bend the elbows and there's a nice little swinging the legs up and over. Walking the elbows into the midline. Stay here. Don't worry if your feet can't touch the floor. You could put a block or a pillow. You may even have your feet on the sofa or a chair. And then reach your arms forward here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Sometimes it's nice to come onto the tops of the feet and pointing the toes. Sometimes it's nice to turn the toes under, but remember, Don't turn the head left or right. Look straight up between the thighs. From here, walk your shoulder blades, hands down towards your shoulder blades, any amount. Lift the right leg up and just pause here. And change sides, bring the right leg down. Bring the left leg up. Pausing here. And then take the right leg up. I was walking around today. If I was giving you adjustment, be standing behind your legs and then lifting you up onto your shoulders, any amount. Notice if your feet are drifting over the face, press them back. Your heels are over the hips. If your chin is pinning to the chest, slightly lift it up and away. Yeah, I can see my feet drifting forward, squeeze the inner thighs. And when you're ready, come back through plow pose. And maybe reach the hands forward one last time. Some of you want to stay here. I personally like to bend my knees and then hug around the back of my hamstrings. And then when you're ready, grab the edges of the mat and lower yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae. Point the toes, gently lowering for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, start to hover, 3, 2, 1, are you still hovering? Lower down. Whew. Matsyasana fish pose. Bring the elbows into the side of the body. Another way to come into this is that you bring your thumbs and they meet underneath your buttocks. So your forearms are pressing down. Maybe we'll try this way today. This is, I think, a more accessible way to come into the pose. So point your toes, roll the inner thighs down. Your legs are very strong here. They're anchoring you down as you press through the elbows. And it's like I'm being lifted up from the chest. And then I drop the head back, staying here, 5 cycles of breath. If you felt very strong, you could float your feet off the floor. You could take a lion's breath here, inhale. Open the mouth, stick out the tongue. Inhale, lift the head. And then exhale, lower yourself all the way down. I'm just going to encourage you to actually rock yourself up. Pausing here. And bring the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet squeezing in. Inhale, lift your chest. You could stay upright. This might feel really nice in your spine. You could even support yourself here. Or exhale, round and round. Just bowing to yourself for showing up today. Thanking your beautiful body for all the work it's just done. And I thank you for being here, for sharing your practice with me. I'm so grateful for you. And inhale, lift yourself all the way up. Keep the right knee down. So I'm just going to turn this way so I'm facing you. And extend your left leg straight. Inhale, we're going to take a twist. Some of us are going to keep the foot on the outside for Marichasana. Some of us are going to cross it over, flex your left foot. Others who have a little bit more mobility through the hips and hamstring, this right sit bone, it needs to connect to the mat. Right hand down, inhale, left arm up. Press through the feet, squeeze the right knee over to the left. Inhaling here. Roll the shoulder down and then look back over your right shoulder, exhaling here. Actively press through the feet, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, rotate. One more cycle of breath. And inhale, come back through center. And extend both legs straight. Inhale, both arms up. Forward fold and bow. Take 5 cycles of breath here, sweet yogis. We're nearing the end of the practice. These are our final poses for today. And inhale lift. Exhale here, bend your left knee. Option 1, option 2, option 3. So choose what fits your body today. Left hand down, I'm going to turn my back towards you again. Inhale, lift. So we're lifting these ribs off the hip, creating more space in the waist. Inhale, lift. Squeeze your left knee over as you rotate here. Roll the left shoulder down and away from the ear. Inhaling here. Exhaling here. And looking back over your left shoulder. 3 more cycles of breath. And inhale, come back through center. Can you believe it? Shavasana time already. Well done, babes and ladies and gents, my babes. And take a moment here. Just let the knees drop in. Feet are on the floor. Knees are bent. Inhaling through the nose. Open the mouth. Sigh it out. And then just surrender. You might want to pop your screen down now and just take a really juicy Shavasana. This is where all the energy resonates in your body, where you receive your practice and all your work. Please feel free to stay in Shavasana. It's one of the best things you can do for your body. Get horizontal. Just let go. Otherwise, inhale, lift the arms up and over. Take a full body stretch. And inhale here. Draw the knees into the chest. Exhale. Rolling to the side, bringing yourself all the way up. Sealing in this beautiful practice, bowing chin to chest in gratitude.
And let's close by focusing on what is really good in life right now. Attitude of gratitude. So think of 3 things that you are extremely grateful for in your already beautiful life. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Bring the hands to third eye, the prayer to third eye. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Love seeing you here on my channel. Leave me some feedback, subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.